How to prepare for an unprotected sex. Have you ever had any unprotected sex before that it kept you worrying and you don't want to go into that act again? Or are you scared of having a sex with your partner that might lead you to an unprotected one? There are some of us that have a partner that we don't know anytime they can bump into us and have an unprotected sex with us. But in this video, I am going to explain to you how you can prepare yourself for an unprotected sex without you having any complications from this sex. You are welcome to our channel, Ask Malik channel. So today we are going to explain to you how you can prepare yourself for an unprotected sex. When you say an unprotected sex, it means when you have contact with a partner without using a barrier method or without using a birth pills control. And at the end of the day, when you have this unprotected sex with your partner, either you came up with sexually transmitted diseases or you came up with unwanted pregnancy. In unprotected sex, you have contact with the genitals of your opposite partner. Either you have contact with the genitals, you have contact with the rectal, or you have contact with the mouth. That's for those that involve in oral sex or those that involve in genital sex. But I'm going to explain to you how you can prepare yourself ahead of that. For any complication that might come, you'll be able to overcome it. Number one thing you should do is to explore yourself independently. Yes, you have to explore yourself independently. You have to know yourself, know your sexual gratification, know the time you can be sexually aroused, know your places where they can touch you, not those parts of your body where they can fondle you or they can touch you and it will put you into climax. So you have to know this. Then know your partner as well. After knowing yourself independently, you know your partner. Know when your partner can get aroused or know where he can be sexually attracted to you. So when you know that, you'll be able to protect yourself, you'll be able to prepare, you'll be able to know when you are going to have this sex, even after all foreplay. Know those parts of your body that they are green light for you. So when you know this, it will be easy for you to prepare yourself against any unprotected sexual intercourse. Number two is for you to explore the use of barrier method. The use of barrier method can help you prevent unwanted pregnancy in every sex that you have. The number one thing used for barrier method is the use of condom. When you use condom, you have the internal and the external condoms that you can use, and likewise the condoms are also prepared for both gender. The female have theirs and the male also have their male condom. So you have to explore how to know or how to use these condoms. You should be able to understand that when you use this condom, it should not be a condom that is expired and it should not be a condom that is broken, so that it will help you serve the purpose of preventing an unwanted pregnancy and also prevent a sexually transmitted disease. Then you can also make use of your sexual lubricant. Yes, when you make use of sexual lubricant, it helps you to prevent friction that can occur during sexual intercourse, because this friction during sexual intercourse can actually cause a destruction to your tissues, and once your tissue is being destroyed, it can expose you, it can make you to be at risk of having sexually transmitted diseases. So you need to explore how to make use of those barrier methods in every sexual intercourse that you have that is unprotected, to prevent you from any occurrence of sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancy. Number three is for you to keep your emergency contraceptive pills at hand. You should always have these emergency contraceptive pills, especially if you are the kind of person that have a partner that can bump to you at any time and lead you down into sex. So when you have these emergency contraceptive pills at hand all the time, so immediately you just have any sexual intercourse that is unprotected with your partner, you can just take these pills, and before you know, in the next 48 hours after sexual intercourse, there will not be occurrence of any unwanted pregnancy. But you should know that taking this pill doesn't mean that you're actually doing an abortion. You are trying to prevent any occurrence of an unwanted pregnancy immediately after any unprotected sexual intercourse. So all you need to do is to prepare yourself ahead of that. Get to the pharmacy, get those emergency contraceptive pills, get those condoms ready. Always get them at hand for any unprotected sexual intercourse that might come before you, so you'll be able to prepare yourself ahead of that. Then number four is for you to screen for any sexually transmitted infections. For you to prepare for any unprotected sexual intercourse, you have to make sure that you are screened. You are always screened for any sexually transmitted infections. Know that you can do this if you get yourself tested and if that your partner can also be tested too. So you have to make sure you screen yourself always to prevent any occurrence of any sexually transmitted infections. It is advisable for you as a man or for you as a woman to get yourself prepared, to always get yourself tested at least once in a year, to get yourself screened and rule out any sexually transmitted infections. And if it is noted, it is best you treat yourself after you screen. Then number 5 is to take preventive measures. As a healthcare practitioner, I'm always going to educate you about your reproductive life and your overall health. So you have to make sure you take your preventive measures towards having an unprotected sex. What are those preventive measures? You have to get yourself screened. After you get yourself screened, and you also have to get yourself vaccinated. For the women, you are always at risk of having human papillomavirus. That is the virus that is responsible to cause your cervical cancer. So you need to get yourself vaccinated for that to prevent any occurrence of cervical cancer. You also make sure you get yourself vaccinated for any form of hepatitis, because these are infections that can be gotten or can be contacted through sexual intercourse. Get yourself vaccinated as a preventive measures for you to improve your reproductive health and improve your lifestyle. So once you explore all those techniques, once you employ all those measures, you will not be scared in any way or the other to have any unprotected sexual intercourse. Once you know that you are screened from any STI and your partner is screened from any sexually transmitted infections, you can have this sex time without number, even if it is an unprotected one, provided you are having sex with your legalized or the right partner you are supposed to have sex with. You should not be a kind of woman that you should be having sex all around, having multiple sexual partners. You're actually increasing your risk of having numerous sexually transmitted infections. Because in every man you have sexual intercourse with, research shows that they deposit their genes, their genetics into your body, of which it will remain part of you for a long period of time. So it is better as a woman or as a man to stick to one partner, get yourself married to a woman or married to a man, and improve your reproductive health together. Till we meet again in our next video, I still remain yours, Malik. Don't forget to ask your question related to your reproductive health, your overall health. Write your question under the comment box. Don't forget to like this video and share to others.